Hey, bartender! You watered down this drink, didn't you?
Gentlemen, you've had enough. Just leave and stop breaking things.
Did you hear that? He's telling us to leave. We're not going anywhere. Get on your knees and lick the spilled liquor off the floor, then maybe I'll let this slide.
Boy, I'm gonna teach you a lesson today. Get you!
You wait. My boss is David, the Cerberus. He's one of Michael Winston's men, the financial king. You're dead meat.
Call him. Tell him to come here. I'll be waiting.
I want to see which piece of trash dared to lay a finger on my men.
Maxwell?
For Sophia's sake, get on your knees and apologize, and I'll waive your tab for tonight.
No one dares to make such a demand of me.
Drop the act, Maxwell. My sister already told me everything about your pathetic background. Just admit you're wrong. There's no shame in it.
Hear that? Even your own sister-in-law is telling you to back down.
My patience is wearing thin!
David, don't!
I'll count to 3. On your knees, or you're dead.
Even if Michael Winston were here, he'd have to be on his knees to speak to me.
You're fucking dead! Mr. Winston, you're just in time. This piece of trash was insulting you. I was just about to teach him a lesson.
Your subordinate, Michael Winston, greets the Lord. I await your command.
Boss, what did you just call him?
I have been lax in disciplining my subordinates and nearly caused a disaster. Please punish me, Lord.
It's too noisy.
Boss, I was wrong! I didn't know he was...
Maxwell, who on earth are you?
Clean it up. Keep it quiet. Not a word to anyone.
Yes, sir. I guarantee no news will sleep out.
How are the banquet arrangements at Long Island Manor? This is my 5th anniversary with Amelia, after all.
Everything is set. I've prepared contracts worth $1 billion.
In public, just call me boss.
He's still alive? Working as a bartender in Sarah City? The news is confirmed. He's the sole survivor of House Hohenzollern, the fiancé your grandfather chose for you. House Rosfold is pushing for marriage so hard that I'm about to reach my limit. What do you plan to do? Fulfill the engagement. But it seems he's already married. It doesn't matter. He can just get a divorce. Faye, can you do me a favor? Take some generous gifts and tell him about our engagement. Under what name? Just say, House Cross has come to collect a debt. The engagement he owes me. Quit being stupid! My sister's not even at the company.
She said she's working overtime.
I saw her with my own eyes. She's at Amber Light. Come with me. See that? That's her all-night audit. Maxwell, how'd you find me here?
Honey, this isn't that bartender husband of yours, is it? So this is the auditing you told me about?
Yes, exactly. I have someone else. I only kept it from you to protect that pathetic little dignity of yours. Amelia, you've gone too far. Shut up! I've been married to you for 5 years, and I've spent every second of it building House West into what it is today. But you
You haven't helped me once. I'm done being stuck with a useless loser like you!
Do you have any idea how many people I've found to help you? How many contracts I've secured for you through my connections?
Enough! You think you can just dismiss all my hard work with a single sentence?
Amelia, Maxwell is actually very capable. I suspect those company orders really did come from him.
That's enough.
Sophia, he's just a waiter in a bar. What could he possibly do? Look at Blake. He's the one who truly loves me. For my sake, he just secured a $10 billion contract from the financial titan, Michael Winston.
That $10 billion project was provided by Maxwell.
Did you hear that? Your sister actually claims that project was given to this bartender by Michael?
Amelia, that $1 billion order really was arranged by Maxwell through Michael. I saw Winston kneeling before him with my own eyes.
Has this loser brainwashed you too?
Maxwell, even for House Rock, it's not easy to get an audience with the king of finance. And you're claiming you arranged it? Have you even seen the man? Believe it or not, I can have him here with a single phone call.
Enough! Sign the divorce papers, and you can take this $1 million check. Fill in whatever you want. Consider it your salary for the past 5 years.
Amelia and I have been together for a long time. You're nothing but a joke.
Think carefully about this.
I should have thought it through 5 years ago.
We're done.
Finally, I've gotten rid of that piece of trash.
Wolf Lord!
Greetings, Wolf Lord!
Rise. Tell Blood Wolf that the banquet at Long Island Manor will proceed as planned.
But that was prepared for your wedding anniversary.
It is now my homecoming banquet. Then notify Julian. I will personally crown him as a 5-star general at the banquet. Tell him to stay exactly where he belongs, at the Bordia. Yes, sir. Then announce it to the world. The Wolf Lord has returned. I want Amelia to see clearly exactly what she has lost. I heard you slept with some girl from a minor family?
I was just playing around with her.
The Wolf Lord, at the Miralness, is going to crown me personally at Long Island Manor.
Uncle, is that true?
Absolutely, but that's not the point. I've used every intelligence network I have, and I found out that House West's orders were all provided by the Wolf Lord himself. The Wolf Lord himself might have been standing behind House West all along.
So Amelia...
Marry her, and House Rock will be on a fast-track elevator straight to the pinnacle of power.
I'll go prepare the betrothal gifts right now. For the sake of the family, I'm willing to make a Lear sacrifice.
Until we confirm the Wolf Lord's stance, she must come to us willingly.
That's Senator Dorian's only son. Hook up with him. Our West family will get more orders.
My feet hurt.
Sophia, Dorian's been telling me he wants to meet you for ages.
The West family's youngest daughter? Heard you're a wild one.
She's just shy. Master Dorian, please take good care of her.
Brother-in-law! Sophia!
Maxwell?
You really have to ruin our family's chance? Get out of here.
I'm a guest.
Your ex-son-in-law here has got some thick skin. Son of the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee? You think I can't get your family investigated with just one word?
Maxwell, how did you know?
Your sister and I are divorced. We aren't that close anymore.
Who gave you permission to come in? Look at what you're wearing. You look worse than the waiters.
Get this intruder out of here.
Kick me out? Robert, have you forgotten what House Cross was like 5 years ago? The seed money you used to start this business came from my years of stavings. What, now that you've made it, you're going to deny my contribution?
Enough! Maxwell, do you think making up these stories will change anything?
You'll always be a pathetic loser who doesn't belong here.
I'm just here to give you all fair warning. The Maxwell you used to trample on is dead. From this day forward, I will never bow to anyone again.
The rules of the game are about to change.
A mere bar waiter? You think you actually belong in a place like this?
Are the guards asleep? They're letting in all kinds of trash these days.
A senator's son and a Wall Street nouveau riche. The combined net worth of your families isn't even worth a single drink of mine.
What did you say?
I said, your father's 3 accounts in Zizurich were flagged by the FBI last week. Instead of putting on an act here, you'd better figure out how to clean up his mess.
Stop your damn fear-mongering!
Get lost. Don't be an eyesore.
Maxwell, I belong to Blake now. Stop pestering me.
What's the matter? Think Amelia didn't give you enough? Here's $5 million.
Maxwell, quit while you're ahead.
Take a good look at yourselves right now. Later, you'll pay for this with interest.
Who the hell do you think you are talking to us like that?
You might think House Rock is some powerful, wealthy, noble family, but in my eyes, they're nothing but trash I can crush at will.
Fine! You said it yourself! Break his arms and legs, shove them in his mouth, and sink him into the ocean!
How dare you!
Is that the daughter of the governor of Wa Capital?
Miss Faye? I didn't expect to see you here. I'm Blake Rock. We met at the charity gala in Wa Capital last month.
I was standing outside just now and I heard some absolutely ridiculous things. A bunch of nobodies who only managed to squeeze into this hall by riding on your father's cocktails and brown-nosing. You think you're worthy of judging Maxwell? All of you noble ladies and gentlemen here tonight. Combined, you aren't even fit to shine his shoes.
Your appointment as a 5-star general is a done deal. Sarah City will be counting on you from now on, General. It's just that Michael Winton's stance is still unclear. That financial titan is indeed a well-arg. If he interferes...
Uncle, I'm at the Long Island banquet. Someone is publicly insulting House Rock.
What nerve to humiliate me on my own turf. Hang on, I'll send someone over right now.
Listen up, everyone. The real guest of honor is my uncle, General Julian Rock. He's about to be promoted to a 5-star general. Do you have any idea what that means?
This bitch from nowhere and this damn bartender actually have the nerve to act out here?
Exactly! Kick them out! Anyone who tries to stop us is my enemy!
My uncle's troops are on their way. You're finished!
Is that so?
Notice the Department of Security. Send an order to Julian Rock. He has 30 minutes to get to Long Island Manor and see me.
Yes, sir.
If he's a single second late, cancel his promotion ceremony and strip him of all military ranks. Now, feel free to keep barking. Now, you can keep barking. You think a single phone call is enough to bluff everyone?
Blake, ignore this lunaturk.
That call he just made.
Everyone, this man's fate will be decided by my uncle personally. He's going to be arrested for endangering national security.
Whether a 5-star general get promoted or Tollingtown was nil.
You? A bartender? Deciding the promotion of a 5-star general?
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
His life belongs to me, too. Amelia, I'd love to teach this guy a lesson, but before that, I have something big to do. With everyone here as my witness, I, Blake Rock, officially ask for your hand in marriage.
She just got divorced. And Maxwell is still right here. No matter what, he's done so much for our family. You can't do this to him. They were right through the...
Amelia West, this pink diamond, plus 20% of Rock Camley equity. Marry me, and from this day forward, you'll never stand anywhere but the clouds.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. You know what? For 5 years, I never got a single decent birthday diamond. 5 years! With a goddamn waiter!
Finally, my daughter's come to her senses.
Enough. Can't you just end it clean? Did you have to do this?
Shut your mouth. You worthless, ungrateful brat. Get out of my sight!
Take a good look, you piece of trash. This is the life she deserves. Your entire salary couldn't cover a fraction of this ring. Your uncle. 28 minutes left. The moment Michael dies, his financial empire becomes a cake ready to be carved up, and Silas City will be ours.
The risk is too great. What if... Yes, understood. I'll be there without fail.
A direct order from War Command. I have to be at the Long Island estate within half an hour. Or else.
Or else what?
Or else my promotion ceremony gets canceled.
Look closely, Maxwell. This is a gift. The most expitron of rateables. The most expensive thing I ever got from you in 5 years because she'd out-tilled courtships. Chocolate from a convenience store.
Jealous? You couldn't afford a speck of dust on this ring in your entire miserable life.
Who says you can't afford it? House of Cross, Lady Isabella's instructions. These are a small welcome gift for her fiancé, Maxwell. The third gift from Lady Isabella of House Cross to her fiancé Maxwell, a replica of the Hohenzollern family scepter of succession. The original is held in the family vault.
The Hohenzollern family? The one where everyone vanished overnight?
If that scepter is genuine, it's priceless.
Enough! Maxwell, where did you dig up these actors?
You hired performers just to save face? If I didn't know you so well, I'd almost be intimidated by this charade.
Do I look like I need to perform?
House of Cross would set their sights on a disgraced, discarded piece of trash like you?
Dad, stop.
Get lost!
Listen up. My uncle's men will be here any minute.
Kneel and beg for forgiveness right now, and I'll shave a few years off your prison sentence.
Mr. Rock, I'm here on official business for House of Cross. I strongly suggest you think twice about the consequences of your words.
Once my uncle gets his promotion today, once I earn the regard of the Wolf Lord backing House West, I'll make your House of Cross beg on knees.
The fourth and fifth gifts. A Gulfstream G700 with private jet. Title has been transferred to Mr. Maxwell's name. A cliffside villa on the north shore of Long Island. Deed is here.
Cross is going all out.
He's really just a divorced waiter? How is he this sought after? What is happening? Maxwell.
By order of the General, lock down the premises.
What's wrong? Stunned it already? There's more. Private ownership of Emerald Island in the Caribbean Sea.
Where did you get these forged documents?
House of Cross's legal team filed with the Capitol Land Bureau a day ago. Care to verify?
Let me see that!
Who gave you the nerve to snatch something from my hands?
Enough. This whole charade, you just want to ruin my moment, don't you?
This banquet, I'm the one who hosted it. When exactly did it become your moment?
A worthless freeloader like you.
We've received reports of illegal assembly and document forgery. Everyone, freeze.
I'm Blake Rock. General Julian is my uncle.
Mr. Blake, Patrol Captain Wolkfong under orders to handle the disturbance.
Patrol Guard? The elite unit stationed in every city?
And we now operate under General Julian's command.
These two forged property documents and came here to wreak havoc at my uncle's promotion ceremony.
That man is my ex-husband, a bartender.
Seize them.
Captain Wolfgang, arresting people before any investigation? Easy to throw someone in, a hell of a lot harder to get them out. Can you bear that responsibility?
Who are you trying to intimidate? My uncle's armored vehicles are right outside. You'll be fine, but this bastard's going to prison.
Who are you to interfere with Patrol Guard business? Keep this up and I'll arrest you too.
Me? Just the daughter of the Capitol Mayor, and the best friend of the daughter of Cross.
Henderson is your father?
Now that you know who I am, you still dare to act this arrogant?
What proof do you have of your identity?
House of Cross insignia. I've also got my father's direct line right here. Need me to dial the verification hotline?
Captain Wolfgang, my uncle Julian is about to be promoted to 5-star general. You think he's scared of some family? You're doing our family a favor? There'll be plenty of rewards coming your way.
Forging noble insignia, another charge.
See that? My uncle's men are here. This fraud is finished.
Maxwell, kneel and beg for forgiveness right now, and I might still talk to Blake to spare your life.
5 minutes. Long Island Estate.
Still putting on the act? Cuff him! Take him down! I'll take full responsibility!
The patrol guards such impressive authority. Arresting people with zero evidence?
Don't rush. You can arrest me after my backup arrives. You called the patrol guard as your backup. Surely it's not unreasonable for me to call in someone important too.
Someone important? You're a bartender. Who could you possibly know?
We were married 5 years. If you had connections, don't you think I'd know?
What, some VIP had a drink at your bar once and now they're part of your network?
If that's how you're counting, then the Rothschilds are family connections of ours too.
Be patient. They'll come.
He's stalling.
Don't listen to him. You're my Uncle Sashri. Even some DOS shows up. Nick Canusby bigger than 5-star general.
Then you'd better think carefully. I only tell you this. You cannot afford to cross me.
Captain Wolfgang, are you really gonna risk offending General Julian for a waiter?
Do you even want to keep your rank?
3 minutes, 15 seconds.
Captain, do it!
Seize him!
Tonight, at this banquet, the word of House Rock is the law.
Maxwell, your pathetic pride is only going to make your death uglier.
A disparted loser. Divorced, and instead of hiding in the slums, you just had to come here and court death. A patrol guard captain so easily bends the knee to pressure from a few so-called families.
Shut your mouth. I don't need a dead man teaching me how to do my job.
What a waste. A promising captain. Your military career ends tonight.
Let's see who can save you now!
Sir, the motorcade of financial ed Emperor Mr. Michael Winston has arrived at the estate.
Michael Winston.
Shove this trash in the corner. All hands fall in and prepare to receive Mr. Winston.
That big shot you called? Nowhere to be seen. But the financial emperor, he's already here!
Wait, Michael couldn't be the one he called, right?
I'll stake House West's reputation on it. Maxwell and Mr. Michael Winston have absolutely no connection whatsoever.
This is Michael Winston we're talking about. If Maxwell knew him, would he be working as a waiter? Would he have ever looked twice at our family?
Exactly. Even with what our family has achieved, we're nothing compared to Michael.
Good. Then he must be here to celebrate my uncle's promotion. If it weren't for my uncle's prestige, we'd never even get to lay eyes of the financial emperor. Mr. Winston, what an honor that you could...
It's him from the bar that night.
Mr. Winston, I'm Dorian. My father speaks of you often. You've arrived at the perfect moment. This bottom-fleeting scum here, he dared to openly defy General Julian's authority. And he brought this fraud, Faye, with a pile of fake deeds, pretending to be a House of Cross downery. They've trampled everyone's dignity under their feet.
That's right, we can't let trash like this walk out of this estate alive!
Trial, conviction, even the method of execution, all decided for me. Since you're all so damn capable, why drag me all the way out here? To watch the show? No! Please, calm yourself. We, the families of Simus City, are absolutely loyal to you. This is just a Ravik dog dirtying your sight. His fate is entirely yours to decide.
Michael.
Done flexing? Get over here. Now.
Michael. Get your ass over here.
Have you lost your mind? How dare you address Mr. Winston by his first name?
Mr. Winston, this garbage is at death's door and still dares to insult you. Please, give the order. I'll personally chop this mad dog into pieces and feed him to the fish.
Maxwell, you are absolutely dead today.
Mr. Winston, we apologize you have to deal with this personally.
Michael. Reporting to the boss.
Boss? How can he be?
The financial emperor tealing to him?
They told me to kneel before you.
Mr. Winston, you've definitely mistaken him for someone else. He's nothing but a freeloading loser of a bartender. This is impossible.
Mistaken? You dare question me?
Your father wouldn't dare this insolence in front of me. But you've certainly grown bold. Shall I make you disappear from this world right now?
I have failed in my duty. I allowed these bottom-fleeting vermin to offend you. I await your punishment.
When did he ever know someone like this?
The elite of the East Coast, nothing but filthy pianas laundering money through their mutual connections. I had planned to pick a time to settle accounts with your 4 families.
Why wait? Today, starting with this trash who dared offend you!
Help! Please! No!
Michael, I dare you to pull that trigger. You'd go to war with the entire military. For him? Michael! You fire that shot and you're declaring war on the military!
The military? You think invoking that loser Julian is gonna save your life?
House West has the backing of the Wolf Lord. You dare disrupt the Wolf Lord's arrangements?
Blake, you idiot! That contract was clearly my sister!
Shut your mouth! Are you trying to get the entire family killed?
A pack of blind fools who don't even know who their true master is? And you dare invoke the Wolf Lord?
I was wrong! But I'll die not understanding. He's a worthless bartender. You're the financial emperor. Why would you make an enemy of the entire East Coast and General Julian? For trash like this!
Because you vermin have no idea what kind of god you're standing before!
Enemy? I came here to tear you out by the roots.
Fools. Killing you now is preserving your families behind you. If my boss were to act personally, not even a single dog from your bloodlines would survive.
Mr. Winston, if you want an excuse to back down, at least make up something believable. Wipe out our entire families? Him? Everyone in Silas City knows. He's a worthless waiter who carried plates for 5 years. A piece of trash kept by a woman.
You must be going senile, old man, conned by this fraud. I've dug up every last detail of this loser's background. Aside from scrubbing toilets and mopping floors, he doesn't even have a decent diploma.
You think this will make me regret divorcing you? What can you do besides leech off House West like a parasite? And you talk about tearing us out by the roots? You're not worthy.
Leech off House West? Amelia, do you honestly believe your family rose to where it is today because of your business acumen?
If not me, then who? Your arrangements?
The inspection-free qualification 3 years ago, the interest-free loan for the East District factory 2 years ago, and the military contract you just signed last month. You really think House West secured those on its own merits?
Shut your mouth! I poured countless sleepless nights into those perfect proposals, every one! What does any of it have to do with you? A worthless waste of space who did nothing but laundry at home!
Perfect proposals? That document of yours was tossed straight into the shredder the day you submitted it. If the boss hadn't arranged it, I would have taken those contracts myself.
Impossible! Everybody knows I'm the business prodigy of the East Coast. On what grounds do you claim he handed them to me?
This Long Island banquet was a 5th anniversary gift the boss specially prepared to celebrate you landing those contracts, and your stupidity destroyed everything. I'm announcing it now. All contracts are revoked. The Long Island banquet is canceled immediately.
That was my blood, sweat, and tears. My company. You can't do this to me.
Cancel! Who the hell do you think you are? Did you ask my uncle first? Tonight, this Long Island banquet. You don't get to throw your weight around here.
Tonight's Long Island feast is a celebration specially arranged by the Wolf Lord for my Uncle Julian's promotion to 5-star general. You plate-jumbling moron. You really think Michael can protect you? He's just using you as cannon fodder in his power struggle with the military. These waters are way too deep for you.
Oh? Then I'm genuinely curious. Let's see exactly what's lurking in these waters.
You asked for it. I'll end you right now!
Out of respect for what little military merit Julian has, take your own life right now, and I'll kill only you. Otherwise, House Rock gets liquidated tonight.
Must arrive at Long Island Estate within 30 minutes. War Command's urgent orders have never been this weird before. Why does it feel like tonight my own coronation banquet is more like an execution scround?
Blake. The patrol guard has the estate locked down. Not even a fly gets out.
Uncle! Michael! For the sake of some worthless nobody! He's threatening to liquidate our entire Rock family!
Who does he think he is? I've allied with the mayor. Tonight is his death sentence. From now on, Simus City's military power belongs to me. Its economy belongs to the mayor. Anyone who wants to do business here will kneel and beg our Rock family first.
You hear that? My uncle's on his way! He'll deliver justice for everyone!
On behalf of my father, I pledge House Dorian's long-term alliance with House Rock.
I can make the decision. House West will now be a subordinate of House Rock.
General Julian! The general's here. Maxwell is dead for sure.
Insolent, bottom-feeding trash! In the presence of a General Star, why do you not kneel? Maxwell! Are you fucking deaf? Kneel before my uncle!
Kneel? Julian, you're not worthy. Michael Winston? Bro, you're standing on the wrong side.
Season.
You're still only a 3-star general. Laying hands on Michael, who holds status equal to a 5-star general. Who gave you the authority?
Who are you?
He's my ex-husband. A worthless waste kept by me for 5 years.
And Michael's boss.
Michael, you acknowledge him as your boss? Him? That's right. Me. But tonight, that star on your shoulder, I'm taking it.
You have nothing. You are nothing. Where do you get the audacity to speak like this?
So this is House West's Amelia. She's got some spine, I'll give her that.
General, this bastard never even went to college. He's been leeching off my daughter the whole time.
Michael, for garbage like this, you'd kill my nephew? Throw your own life away?
You didn't get to where you are easily. Sacrificing your future for an arrogant nephew like this, it's not worth it. Think about your wife and children. This is not the legacy you want to leave them.
Michael, you've gotten soft. I, Julian, climbed to where I am by killing. You think a few threats will make me back down?
All these years, I've heard quite a bit about your exploits.
Everyone here has. My uncle earned his rank with real military achievements.
Which is exactly why a man should stay humble. Don't look down on others just because you've achieved something. In consideration of your past service, renounce House Rock right now. Bind yourself and plead guilty. This is your final chance.
Plead guilty? Who the hell do you think you are, the Wolf Lord? In this world, there is only one person with the right to make me, Julian, bow my head and plead guilty, the Wolf Lord himself.
That would be me.
He says he's the Wolf Lord? This worthless piece of trash says he's the Wolf Lord?
Michael Winston, you heard him. This man has openly impersonated the Wolf Lord. By law, summary execution on the spot. What are you waiting for?
I'd like to see who dares.
You're defying a direct order?
Defying orders? Julian, open your eyes. This is Silas City.
This is my territory. You don't give commands here.
Simus City is the territory of its noble families. They have their own allegiances. You don't get to play kingmaker here.
Don't believe me? Ask them.
House Rock pledges undying loyalty to General Julian.
House West supports the general.
My father stands with the general.
House of Cross stands with Mr. Michael.
Your master doesn't seem too concerned with these fence standers.
No matter how many ants gather, they remain ants.
Which is why I also mobilized the army.
You mobilized the military?
Psychosin. Power unused is power wasted!
Deploying border troops to settle a personal grudge. Your career as a general ends tonight.
Surrounding a private estate with an armored brigade? Julian, you're treating the nation's defense forces as your personal militia?
My troops, my soldiers, how I use them is none of your goddamn business. You financial hustler, hand over control of every asset under your name. Kneel and beg me and I'll leave your corpse intact.
You... Enough. I gave you a chance. You refused. Now, die.
Still playing the mystery man.
Wolfgang. Sir, clear the hall. In 3 minutes, I want both these men dead. Yes, sir.
Enjoy your last 3 minutes, trash.
Do you confess you're guilty? You really believe you're the Wolf Lord?
Julian, is there nothing left in your head but power and money? What happened to the soldier on the battlefield, the one with cunning and courage? Do you have any idea who this man is?
Spare me the past. Who he is changes nothing.
All I know is that he crossed me. This entire estate is now surrounded by my armored brigade. You and him will die.
You?
Fine. Since you're about to die anyway, I'll let you finish. Speak. Who exactly is he?
Tonight's banquet, I hosted it. And your coronation as 5-star general, I approved it. The dark gold wolf head insignia, proof of the Wolf Lord's identity. You're familiar with this, I assume? You... Why do you not need?
No, impossible.
Mobilizing the military by your will, colluding with the mayor. Attempted coup. Julian, do you admit your crimes? Inform the outside. House Rock is suspected of treason. Arrest Blake Rock immediately.
Yes.
Still pointing those at me, are you?
I told you Maxwell wasn't ordinary!
Even if he's not ordinary, can he be more extraordinary than my uncle, the 5-star general?
Blake Rock?
Yeah. My uncle sent you to...
You're coming with us. Amicia! Tell my uncle!
Well, that damn Maxwell shell should be dead now, right?
Easy! Do you have any idea who my uncle is? He sent you to escort me, not manhandle me! Uncle?
Shut up! Kneel!
Uncle, what is this? Weren't we executing Michael?
Apologize! For every stupid word you said, every stupid thing you did, apologize to that man. Do you want to live or not?
I'm sorry, sir. I was wrong. I shouldn't have offended you. It was all a misunderstanding. My uncle, he...
I failed in discipline. I await the Wolf Lord's punishment.
Impossible! How can you be... Uncle, what did you just call him?
Your uncle's 5-star Ramation. I approved it.
Uncle, save me.
Recognize me now?
No, impossible.
You're just a waiter.
Tell him. He is the Wolf Lord.
Lies! You're all in on this together. My uncle is a 5-star general.
Enough.
Let go. I'm House Rock. My uncle, say something. Maxwell, you wait. My uncle won't let you.
You alone. You lack both the nerve and the resources to move against the financial emperor. Who was backing you from behind?
Wolf Lord, I don't understand.
The crimes you've committed are enough to kill you 10 times over. And you dare touch my people? Give me the name, and I'll leave your corpse intact. General, your call logs. We intercepted them. Last time.
Who is it?
I confess, all crimes, I bear them alone. Please spare House Rock. They knew nothing.
Granted.
One more thing. Beware the capital. Someone said, if we could just take down Michael. I can't say the name. But once you reach the capital, you'll know.
If you weren't the Wolf Lord, our plan would have succeeded!
He's dead. Prep the plane. The capital? I want to see who's been scheming against me.
Seize him. What are you doing, General Julian? Stop! This man is under the general and the mayor's protection.
The mayor, his position, has also reached its end.
I told you. My brother-in-law was no ordinary man.
Julian is dead? Then House Rock?
Michael's obviously going to liquidate them. Isabella really knows how to pick them. You actually walked out of there alive.
I don't know you, but thank you for coming tonight.
Honestly, I didn't help at all. You're just leaving like this?
What else?
Those gifts, worth over 10 billion, you're not taking them?
Did I ever say I was accepting them?
Those jewels. The deeds? You really don't want them?
House of Cross has my gratitude for their generosity.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself. Someone asked me to invite you to dinner.
Not interested.
Over 20 years ago, the Hunzar family massacre. I know things no one on the outside could uncover. Come with me somewhere, and I'll tell you it wasn't me.
Lead the way.
You go up alone, 3rd floor, window seat.
What's this about?
There's a beautiful woman waiting for you. She'll tell you herself. So you're the one Kelly set me up with?
Someone told me to come here.
Sit. Dressed like that? Just get off work?
Something like that.
What do you do?
I used to tend bar in Silas City.
A bartender? Kelly's screwing with me? I make $80,000 a year. Live on the east side. You know how much this meal costs? 3 months of your wages.
Are you done?
Leaving already? Figures. Your annual salary couldn't cover my cosmetics. Who are you? You're in the wrong private room. I'm... Get out. Allow me to introduce Maxwell, my fiancé. That's the newest collection, isn't it? I saw it in... Out! Excuse me, please escort this lady out. Sorry for what just happened.
You're the lady Faye mentioned.
I've been looking for you for years. On the left, that's me. The boy on the right, the registered name is Maxwell Hohenzollern.
You know what that name means.
It means there are people who would hunt down and kill anyone connected to that family. It also means, barring any unforeseen circumstances, I'm your fiancé. Our marriage was arranged when we were both born.
Hohenzollern. That name should be dead.
But it's still alive. In you.
So you want to use this old photo to force me into marriage?
Not force. Fulfill a covenant.
You should know, I'm not the kind of man who decides his marriage based on a single photograph.
The back. Both grandfathers' signatures, the family wax seal, your grandfather's handwriting, you recognize it.
It's real.
Do you believe me now?
So?
Marry me.
No.
Why?
The House of Hohenzollern is gone. There's no obligation left to fulfill this arrangement.
I searched for you for 3 years. 3 years!
That was your choice.
Wait! Rothschild is forcing me to marry one of their men. The engagement party's next week.
Not my problem.
I looked into you. You're the last Hohenzollern bloodline, and you need allies. If I marry into their family, every trust, every share, every property in my name, over 100 billion, falls under Rothschild control. I won't keep a cent.
So you want me to be your shield?
It's a deal. You help me keep what's mine, and I'll put the entire cross-intelligence network on your family's massacre. I've tried everything. I don't want to be traded like some bargaining chip. Please. Just save my life.
A marriage on paper.
What?
Legal only. We don't live together. We don't interfere in each other's lives.
Yes. Fine. You write the contract.
Faye helped me at tonight's party. For her sake, I'll help you this once. Rothschild is at the very top. Why would you rather choose me?
Because they're the ones who wiped out your family.
Proof.
My grandfather's sealed files. The engagement is real, and so is the intel. You block this marriage for me, I give you the truth.
Why are they so desperate to marry you?
Because they think, when your family was killed, my grandfather hid something. They think I have it. Look, same old trick. They pick off women who are alone. Your ex-wife?
Idiot.
Dad, all our orders got canceled. A bunch of our partners are saying there's something wrong with our products. Don't worry. I've set up a meeting with someone powerful. If he says yes, our family still has a shot. Gotta go. Tom, I'm Amelia.
Oh, Amelia, you look damn sexy tonight. I heard you wanted to work with me. Good timing. I've got plenty of orders to give out.
Tom, I need to use the restroom. You even got in their restroom at.
I heard this red's pretty good here. Try it.
Miss Amelia, drink this, and I'll sign the contract right now.
There's something in the wine.
Maxwell? You...
Who the hell are you? Get out!
Drink it yourself.
Maxwell, are you here to ruin things again?
Do you know what he was about to do to you?
What's he gonna do? Tom came here in good faith to work with us. Will you not stop until you've destroyed me and the West family?
Idiot.
Stop right there!
You talking to me?
If you don't apologize to me and Miss Amelia today, you're not—
Do you know who you're stopping?
The hell you are. I don't care who you are. I'm the military chief of staff. You mess with me, you picked the wrong guy. Yeah. He just called us liars, and he threatened me. My patrol guard connections can keep rotting in prison till you die.
And your friend here, Pretty. Apologize with her, have a drink with us, and I'll let this go. Make the call.
What?
Call the biggest person you know. Now.
Fine. You asked for this. Deputy Captain Pierce? I'm in the 3rd floor private room. Some lunatork's causing trouble and insulting the patrol guard. Yeah, could you bring some men up? You're done. Deputy Captain Pierce is downstairs.
Who's causing trouble? Who insulted patrol guard?
Him! Captain Pierce, it's him!
You insulted the patrol guard. You're coming with me.
Deputy Captain, he also threatened to kill me. You have to punish him.
You're only taking his word for it? Tom is the guard's chief of staff. His word is evidence.
Deputy Captain Pierce, there's been a misunderstanding. You should look into it first.
Call Wolfgang.
What?
Wolfgang, captain of the patrol guard. Bring him here. I'll talk to him.
You know Captain Wolfgang?
Oh, right. I forgot. He's probably under internal investigation right now, so he can't come.
What the hell are you talking about?
News travels that slowly when your boss falls?
What do you want?
2 choices. You and Tom leave the guard right now, or I choose for you.
So there's nothing to talk about? Push me, and you won't make it out of this room.
Try me. Guess which is faster? Your gun or my hand? Wear that uniform long enough and you start thinking you're somebody? Keep a low profile. One day you'll piss off the wrong person, and no one's coming to collect your bodies.
Deputy Captain Pierce, don't listen to him. He's my ex-husband.
So you're that bottom feeder. We're not done with what happened earlier. Pierce, cuff him. I've got friends at the docks. Tonight, we'll dump him in the Hudson. You heard him. Kneel.
Too much talking. You think you're fit to carry a gun? Bring Wolfgang to the location I'm sending you. 3rd floor of the restaurant. Now.
You're dead! You even hit a deputy captain!
Captain Wolfgang, even if he really is under investigation, that's above our pay grade. You think you can drag him here? No one in Silas City can do that.
Is that so?
Mr. Winston, perfect timing! This maniac attacked a patrol guard! Sir, please stand up for us!
He's here.
This... Captain?
Do you confess?
I do.
Now your boss is here.
No way.
Handle it by the rules.
Mercy! I didn't know you were...
Did you see it clearly now?
Are you happy now?
What?
You waited until I was at my lowest and watched like it was entertainment. You had Michael bring people in and drag Tom away. You just wanted me to know I'm nothing now. That even trash like him can bully me, while you can crush them with a finger.
I just didn't want to watch you get drugged.
Now you say that? Maxwell, you hate me. I know you do. This is how you humiliate me. You want me to regret it.
Think whatever you want.
Do you know the drug Tom put in that wine was enough to get you filmed and destroy the last bit of the West family's reputation?
So what? He just wanted to show off.
It's not that you don't believe it, you're scared to. Because you realize the man you stepped on for 5 years, the man you called useless, wasn't useless at all, and he really did love you. You threw him away with your own hands. Now he's my fiancé, legally. Sir, the plan in Silas City failed. Julian was killed by Michael.
Useless. All of them. I'm gonna kill that Michael. Pass the word. From now on, focus everything on the Cross family. We've wanted that relic for a long time.
Over the past 3 years, I've hired 3 independent investigation croops and had them cross-check every lead they could find. They found that 20 years ago, the Rothschild family paid $80 million through offshore accounts to a mercenary group codenamed Cleaners. The electronic signature on the payment order belonged to the family head at the time, Leon's grandfather.
Does your grandfather know you're looking into this?
No, I haven't even told Faye. If this gets out, they may come after my family too.
Thank you.
All the files are at my villa. Handwritten records. Every page.
Thank God. Thank God. They didn't touch it. Who let you in?
Owner sold the place. New boss told us to clear it out.
I'm the owner. Why don't I know about this?
Miss Isabella, the master gave the order. This villa has been sold.
Sold? To whom?
Surprise, darling? I bought the place as our marital home. Figured I'd decorate early. Aren't you thrilled?
Let me introduce you. My fiancé, Maxwell Sterling.
Fiancé? Isabella, where'd you dig him up? He looks broke. You're here for Isabella? What else? You're not important enough to speak to me. Bring your grandfather. You know who I am? Leon Rothschild. Squashing you is as easy as squashing an ant. I don't even need to lift a finger to take care of a no-background loser like you. People go missing in WADA every day. It's totally normal.
Leon, that's enough.
Tomorrow, I'll bring the betrothal gifts and formally propose to the Cross. Cherish tonight, kid.
I'm sorry. I dragged you into
What time tomorrow? What time is he coming?
He said 10 o'clock, but you don't...
I'll be there at 9. Before he proposes, I have some business to take care of. Can I borrow your car? Hua Capital is under full control. The fund flow for the Haus Hohenzollern massacre all points to House Rothschild. The hit was carried out by the mercenary group codenamed the Cleaners. The evidence chain, complete. Offshore accounts, signed orders, and after-at reports. Leon's father signed off on it himself. Keep House Rothschild under total surveillance. Not even a bird gets out of there. Understood. There's one more thing. Leon is using every connection he has to dig into you, but the information is too chaotic. Bartender records, House West son-in-law files, Long Island banquet footage, and encrypted military documents. He can't make heads or tails of it. Let him dig. The betrothal gifts have been prepared as you ordered, but isn't it a bit too high profile? High profile is exactly what I want. Get it done. I want a definitive background, not a pile of contradictory garbage files.
Master Leon, someone is here to see you.
Who?
Amelia West, Maxwell's ex-wife.
Bring her in. The eldest daughter of House West. Here to beg for mercy for your ex-husband?
I know everything there is to know about Maxwell.
You said you knew that man's background. Speak.
Maxwell Sterling. He spent 5 years as a waiter in some shitty bar in Saras. He's also my ex-husband, a deadbeat who lived off my family for 5 years.
A waiter? A live-in son-in-law?
Exactly. A piece of trash you don't need to give a second thought of.
That's it? And here I thought he was actually someone important. What a waste of my time.
I'm done here.
Proceed as planned tomorrow. He's just garbage. Crush him.
So looking for that man? Do you have any idea that Leon is coming here tomorrow?
I won't marry him. Grandfather arranged an engagement for me long ago.
Hohenzollerns? That family is extinct. Where are you going to find anyone?
He's still alive!
Impossible! I went looking for them myself back then.
Come in.
Maxwell Hohenzollern. I'm here to fulfill the engagement. Mr. Richard, Mrs. Lillian, I'm here to fulfill the engagement between the Hohenzollern and Cross families.
The Hohenzollern family. There really was an agreement.
Hohenzollern? That family died out 20 years ago. Kid, what proof do you have?
Father!
Want money? Name your price. Take the money and leave my daughter.
I don't need money.
Then you want power? A guy who can't even prove his identity?
I have proof. A handwritten engagement contract from my grandfather. There's a wax seal on the back.
Nonsense!
You?
One last chance. How much money will it take for you to leave? Hohenzollern? That family that was wiped out 20 years ago? Kid, if you're going to make up a story, at least make it believable.
What you've torn apart is the very spirit of a family's covenant.
Cut the crap! You're just a broke loser targeting my daughter's status to swin us out of our money. Beat this fraud and throw him out of here.
Father!
If making money is considered a talent, then no one in this world is more talent than me.
Talk is cheap. Isabella's annual trust fund allowance alone is $1 billion. Can you even dream of making that much?
You want to verify my assets? Let's do it right now.
A Swiss bank authorization card? I've seen fakes that look more convincing than this.
Isabella, is this the best kind of fraud you could find to brush us off with?
Mom, he can prove it!
Call someone to verify it.
I don't have time for your little games. Now get the hell out!
My apologies. It seems I've arrived early, but there are some gifts I simply couldn't wait to present to Isabella.
Master Leon, you are far too kind.
This is only the beginning. Just give me the word, and House Cross will immediately enter the inner circle of House Rothschild.
I refused.
It's not up to you! Master Leon is your only destiny!
As for this gentleman, you have a very impressive card. What a coincidence, so do I. Why don't we see whose limit hits the first? I've never met anyone arrogant enough to challenge me with money. How bold. I'll make sure you give up hope soon enough. Uncle, Auntie, you actually believe this guy's Isabella's fiancé?
Of course he is.
We'll find out with a quick check. His name's Maxwell Sterling. He just got divorced at City Hall last week. And his ex-wife, she's right here.
Yeah, we're divorced.
You tricked us with a divorced man?
A waiter who got publicly humiliated by his ex-wife and signed a divorce agreement? You think you belong here?
I know you love collecting. This is Monet's preliminary draft of Water Lilies, the original.
Break things off with this liar right now. Agree to marry Leon.
Dad!
The Hohenzollern inheritance?
That's right. You probably can't even afford the frame.
This painting, it's a family heirloom of my Hohenzollern clan.
A small token to prove my sincerity toward Isabella and the Cross family.
An authentic Monet. This gift is far too generous.
Fake.
You brought some fake painting with no clear origin to fool my parents?
My father legally purchased this painting from the Hohenzollern family years ago. You, on the other hand, will say anything to climb to the Cross family.
The real one was in the Hohenzollern collection room 20 years ago. That night it burned with the house. So where did yours come from?
You talk like you were there.
Enough, Maxwell. I'm in a good mood today. $5 million to leave my daughter alone. Stop making trouble.
Dad! Maxwell really is the Hohenzollern survivor.
Isabella, I know the fall of the Hohenzollern family hit the Cross family hard, but this guy pretending to be one of them, that's too much.
You want proof, right? I'll give you proof.
This is the iris.
This mark. The iris brand of the direct Hohenzollern bloodline.
That night 20 years ago, I hid inside the fireplace. I watched those men kill everyone, pour gasoline, and set the place on fire. Water littles burned in that fire.
Now answer me. Is that painting real or fake? If it's real, then the Rothschilds broke in, robbed us, murdered people, and burned the house down. If it's fake, then you're using a forgery to propose to my parents. Do you think the Cross family is stupid?
There has to be some misunderstanding. I need time to bring in an expert. Go on, call someone to authenticate it. The painting's authenticity. Of course it needs the highest authority to verify it. I'll arrange it now. Uncle, we're discussed today is the marriage, not an auction. Even if he really is a Hohenzollern Spear, a waiter, what do you have compared Ben Rothschild? I Drembete Scherbaffen of Rothfield Goofer and Isabella Tobai B. Nodekaiser on the way.
Of course he can't compare. A useless man who lives off women. Change his name all you want, he's still that same live-in loser underneath.
How long until your notary gets here?
5 minutes. What? Planning to kneel and beg?
Sir, Stephen, President's Bank is here.
President Stephen, what an honor. Are you here for young Master Leon's share transfer notification? Mr. Sterling, the security of your account is our highest priority.
President Stephen, have you mistaken him for someone else? This man is...
Mr. Cross, on behalf of Swiss Bank, I'm formally informing you that Mr. Sterling's privilege black card is genuine and valid.
Impossible! Where would he get that kind of money?
Mr. Sterling's personal deposits with our bank exceed 1 trillion in checking alone.
So, who's the joke now?
1 trillion?
Is the limit on your platinum card enough to buy a rounding error in my account?
What we just did.
1 trillion? So what? The Rothschild family has never lacked money. You can buy Swiss bank privileges, but can you buy the status of the world #1 family? I can't buy it, but I can destroy it. Destroy Rothschild? Not me. I don't even need to lift a hand. Looks like you really do have a death wish. Don't blame me then.
Leon! You dare attack someone in my home?
Leon, this is a serious crime. I'll notify— Shut up! Say another word and I'll kill you too. And you. After I'm done with him, I'm marrying you tomorrow. If Cross dares say one word against it, I'll wipe your whole family off. Kill him!
That's it?
You dare kill my men? Leon Rothfield, this is the Cross home. You don't get to act like a tyrant here.
Cross family. Soon it'll be history.
Leon, what do you mean?
Blame your Cross family for taking an heirloom from the Hohenzollers that should have belonged to us.
What heirloom?
An old symbol of inheritance. My father has searched for it for 20 years. Now I've changed my mind. I don't just want the item, I want the woman. Tomorrow at noon, the church. Put on the wedding dress and wait for me. If you don't show, the Cross family disappears for good. And you. Tomorrow you're gonna personally hand your fiancé over to me. Done talking? Remember, tomorrow. Let's go.
Look what you've brought on us. And you disaster. If it weren't for you.
Father!
Shut up! Before noon tomorrow, you will get yourself ready for that church. For this family, you will go!
I've made enough money for this family to live forever, but in the end, I still can't change my parents' choice. I'm sorry. I dragged you into this mess.
Don't apologize.
You don't understand what Rothschild means. They have half of Congress in their pocket and more than a few generals.
20 years ago, they broke into my home to steal an old relic called the Order of the Golden Flash. My mother shoved me into the fireplace. From inside, I saw and heard everything. So this isn't just your problem. It's the revenge I've waited more than 20 years for.
But they have people behind them. I heard they've climbed all the way up to the Wolfguard's top brass.
Wolfguard?
Let's run. Don't go to the church tomorrow. We'll leave this place.
I promised I'd walk you there, so I will. Tomorrow, just enjoy the show. Miss West, you understand who you should be pleasing now?
Let go. Maxwell won't let you get away with this tomorrow. He'll be ready. You should be watching what he's doing.
That Hohenzollern survivor? He's probably finishing the last supper of his life right now.
Aren't you afraid he'll come for you?
Afraid? Let me tell you. Behind Rothschild stands one of the Wolfguard's 4 divine generals. General Kurt, the Silver Wolf. Across the Americas, no one dares touch anyone protected by General Silver Wolf. Maxwell, if he dare come to the church tomorrow, he's walking into his grave. Save your strength. Tomorrow, you'll watch your ex-husband get crushed like a dog. Tonight, I'll collect a little interest first.
The Rothschild family's 7 core accounts in Rischers and the Cabamones are all locked. The Guchuan transfer documents for their 5 Millery contractors are ready too. We can move anytime.
Let them enjoy one more day.
We just got word. Silver Wolf Kurt entered the capital without headquarters permission. 10 minutes ago, he went into Leon Rothfield's residence. That's what gives them confidence.
He dared to openly violate the ban and collude with our enemy. I'll take men there right now.
Let him go.
Wolf Lord?
Tomorrow at noon, the church. I want to see with my own eyes whether this Silver Wolf general dares can act arrogant in front of me.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, I'm settling this with them properly.
Well, look who showed up. See that? Your ex-husband actually had the guts to come. Hohenzollern's blood has some nerve. That fire burned beautifully. I still remember how they moved in the flames. Done? Done. What are you going to do about it? Who else can you call for help? Here, my Rothschild family is God.
Maxwell, now you know what it feels like to be stepped on?
You chose this. I love that look. You hate me and you still can't kill me. Tonight, both of you are coming to my bed. I'll teach you what real high society rules are. See? The woman you couldn't protect is in my arms now. You ended up here because all you ever saw was the money on the check. You never looked at where it came from.
You!
And you, with the Rothschild family in your hands, what have you built besides chasing women? You're proud of surviving on your father's power?
You want to die.
Let him go. I'll marry you. Let him leave.
For him?
Yes.
Haven't I been good enough to you?
Isabella. You just managed to piss me off.
In family status, the Rothschild name is 100 times louder than his. In wealth, I could buy 10 of those black card accounts of his. Isabella, tell me why you do this for him.
It's not about money.
Then what is it?
I want a husband who treats me like a person, not a trophy. You only want my body. You've never respected me.
Huh? Isabella, you're so naive. In this world, power and money are the only respect that matters. Put the knife down, Isabella. Trust me. I will marry you. I won't let Leon's plan succeed. Your confidence is Kurt, the Wolf Guard Silver Wolf. So what if you know? General Silver Wolf is right outside. With one finger, he can make sure there's nothing left of you to bury. Call him in. What? Tell your backer to come in and see me. Let's see who dies first.
I'm done wasting breath on you. Kill him!
Boss.
Michael? So you're Maxwell's backer. Today really is my lucky day. I get the Cross family, wipe out the last Hawkins-Obard bastard, and take over your business empire too.
General Kurt, time for your entrance.
What is a financial emperor worth? Too bad. Today, I call the shots here.
General Kurt, perfect timing. Today's setup is flawless. Wipe out the Hohenzollern remnant, swallow Michael's business empire, and take the Cross woman too.
The financial emperor's fortune. That's a fat prize. Kurt. Blood Wolf? You're Blood Wolf, Michael?
For money and women, you forgot the iron laws of the order?
You and I are equals. We're both generals. You don't get to lecture me. You can live, but him!
What about me?
That's him! The Hohenzollern bastard! General Kurt, do it! Wolf Lord! I didn't know it was you!
Silver Wolf Kurt. You left your post without authorization and attempted regit
Wolf Lord, mercy! I was deceived!
Effective immediately. You're stripped of every title. Life imprisonment. Send him to Wolf Prison.
No way.
Investigate the Rothschild family thoroughly. Anyone involved in the Hohenzollern case 20 years ago, leave none alive.
Yes, my lord.